Hello and welcome to our series where we have been doing some raw reflections together between Anna and Divya.
Hey Divya.
And Anna has named this so far. We have stuck with the name Welcome to Web of Life. And Anna and I met very much like a Web of Life situation where we met when we were doing a talk for a target female engineers and technology aspirants, and we were to share our journey together on how we came to be in technology, and we sort of really bonded on our leadership journeys and what it means to us, and we really feel strongly about leadership.
Oh yes.
And then I've got to see bits of you over the years, and I know, of course, parts, but I also do not know parts. And I hope that during our conversation now, we get to see and understand and be inspired by parts that you want to share today. And in the last weeks, months, we have been really exploring together the theme of self-discovery. And that is a little bit the theme of the conversation today, we could say. How you have been working through self-discovery.
Sounds super nice.
Yeah?
I'm ready for it.
Okay. Then I say, since we have a little bit of conversation to go, if we were to gently open the door to who Anna is without giving too much away, and if you share with us in a few words or phrases who Anna is and what Anna stands for, just as a sort of curtain raiser. What would you say?
Yeah, okay. A bit tricky. But then I would say highly sensitive, positive mindset, very strong in my values, passionate about people's behavior and development, and also someone who really wants to live the life fully.
Oh, but that one is like a smooth transition for where I would like to go next.
Super.
And I know, and I think quite a few people know, and now that you've made some big changes in your life lately. And what I was really hoping to start with and to ask you a little around how it came to be, what motivated you, and how did it come to be to make those kind of to take a step in the direction that you are today. So if you describe the change itself and how you came to be, but what I'm super curious about is if there is a relation and how you would relate it to living life fully. What does it mean to you? So if we start there, what does living life fully mean to you?
Yeah, for me that means that first of all, that you do not suppress yourself in any ways, that you allow yourself to do the things that you truly want. Of course, it's not easy to do whatever you want all the time. It's not like you can eat candy every day all the time. It's not that thing, just to be clear. But there are so many people I see that really do not live their life fully and suppress and have some thinking that they should be like this or should do like this, and but I cannot do it. Maybe someone else, but I cannot do that. And for me, it's. The life is super short, and I think I would like to take. When I'm here on Earth, I would like to be the full Anna and do the things that I love, and not feel that I am doing something that someone else is putting on me.
Right.
It should be. It should come from myself, and enjoy life and do things that I enjoy and that I get energy from. Do not waste life. That's my mantra a bit. I think time flies, and it's so important to be here and now, and also tell the people around you that you love them, and enjoy.
But this is fantastic, because I was meaning to ask you, so do you have a motto or representation of how you live your life? So you say your mantra is don't waste your life. Why is that? What does it mean, don't waste your life?
But don't put your energy into something that doesn't give you something back.
Yeah. How does that lead to, if you can, I know this, but to some listeners who do not know. So where has that come to be, if you share the present?
So where I am right now in my life is that I have pretty recently decided to start my own company, which is called Authentic Leadership. And it's really something that, when it comes to leadership and authenticity, that is something that I'm very passionate about. And just to dig into this much more than I have done. I have worked as a leader for a very long time in very many contexts, but now I can truly nerd into this topic, and it's really, really, really it's amazing to do that, and it gives me so much energy. And I also feel very much that it's the right path for me right now. And I think it's of course a journey to come to where I am. It's not like it's happening over one day or one night. It's not like that at all. So of course it has to do with my experiences in life.
Yeah, of course. But if we take that, you said this is the right path for you now. How did you come to that recognition? But before all of that, what made you look deeper and see, or at this point in time, what moved you to look deeper? So how did all this come to be?
How did it come to be? But it started so long ago. So it's it's not so recent actually. I think one thing that is the shifting point has to do with, and this is when I get a little bit touched, especially today. But it has to do with me losing two close people. And
at as low as you want.
And that when you lose someone who is really close to you, at least for me, I realized that, life is short. And anything can happen over a day. In this case, it didn't happen over a day. It was a long, tough fight. And it was, to explain then, it was, I lost my mom. In cancer when I was 29, and then I lost my sister a couple of years back. And this is so because I'm just starting all over again, this kind of grief process. But when that happens to you, you realize that, the worst thing that has happened just happened. So, and it can happen to me. And if it can happen to me, I want to enjoy life as much as I can while I'm here. Oh,
it's... it is not an easy thing to do, to speak about your deepest grief. And grief is bizarre like that. It's not linear. You're never over it.
No.
Right? It comes back at you on days when random, and then it's not there some days.
Yeah. And I have actually just opened that door again. And that's why it's fresh.
Thank you for sharing that with us. But then if we say that when you have had the kind of loss and grief as you have had, it has really made you question the purpose of life a little bit and look deeper into how you live your life, how you walk the path you are, why you walk it, and what would you like to do, and how impactful your presence is. I guess that is a little bit how you have arrived at authentic leadership.
Yeah, definitely. And in this journey, it's I have also been really going into myself, trying to discover myself much more. Yes. And it's a very interesting journey for myself to do that. And I have always worked with myself, on myself, when it comes to personal development and all the different kinds that you can do. But I realize now that I have just done it on the surface.
Right.
I have a book at home. I'm not sure if you have that as well, but it's something that is called For Your Improvement. It's a very nice book. It's you have all the different skill sets. And if you want to learn something about negotiation maybe, or giving feedback, or all those things, you get different advice how to do it. And I think that book is really, really good. And that has been, something that you can use for your personal development when you are at work, for example, in a leadership position. But that is just on the surface. It's learning still the hard skills, I would say. But for me, it's when you really do the growth work with yourself, then it's not about learning a new skill. No. It's about learning who you are. Yeah. And that's why I feel it's a bit difficult to answer the question, who are you? I think it's a complex question for everyone. Can anyone actually say that? And you are so much shaped around circumstances, events, history in your family, the surrounding, and what is you, and what has shaped you, and what's the coping mechanisms that you have, because I'm sure that everyone have that. Yes. But I think also that many are not aware. And I am more and more getting aware about mine, and how I can maybe not go into the coping mechanisms and be my full self.
But if I interrupt you there, because what I hear is that, and I really like the way you introduced it, this general workforce situation where we, a large portion of the world is in some kind of workforce. And then we are easily gravitating the general population, easy to gravitate towards this superficial, what you said, improvement, and it's towards what outcome? Right? So that is the gap maybe, because I really like how you said it. And in my mind I was thinking, you get a lot of transactional skills.
Exactly.
Because everything is viewed as a transaction. And what I feel now explained is that you have now gone past that transactional to look into what is truly transcending into your purpose, self, and so on and so forth. But if I ask you, what is your process there? How does Anna work with this? Being a fly on the wall when you're sitting by yourself, what is your process?
How I do it then? Yes. Yeah, first of all, I have a coach, which is lovely. And she has helped me to get the insight into this a bit. But I have before I started before that, before I got my coach. But what I do, I mean, here it's very much about getting to know my triggers. So I am very conscious about my triggers and myself and my reactions and responses.
How did you identify them? How was it easy? How did you come to?
Yeah,
because I'm guessing there's a pattern.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is for sure. No, but it's how I feel in my body when something happens. So now it's really easy for me to know when they come, because I get triggered, I get upset, or I get sad, or I feel low energy, and then when I feel that in my body, I stop and I think, okay, now things are happening. Why? This event. And then maybe in that moment I'm triggered. And then I'm not so smart. So sometimes I can hold it back and just try to breathe or whatever, go outside or whatever. And sometimes I cannot. Sometimes I react. But then when that moment has passed, I think about it afterwards, and I try to analyze what happened. This sounds like this. Oh, it takes forever, and I'm just thinking about this. But it's, but I'm not. But it's getting easier and easier.
But I mean, I fully understand what you mean. Is that you pay attention, and then you are spending time reflecting.
Exactly.
So it's like a cycle of introspection and then reflection. But do you feel you're now in a process where you can share some of the things that trigger you, and what could be your what are some of your practices? What do you do if you take a couple of examples and
let's think about it. But I want to share one more thing. Absolutely, because I have actually, so this is something that I work very much with now, but I have always said that actually, that if there is something that makes me like irritated or feeling frustrated, I always turn inside.
Okay.
So that has been for long. But now I have realized much more how important that is, and now I have dig deeper to the why. So understanding the why makes me become much more conscious, and it's much easier for me to work with it.
But do you know why you would always turn inwards? What's your belief system? What makes you turn inwards first?
Why I did that from, to be honest, I have no idea where it came from. I think it was just understanding or intuition that, this is something I need to work with. I don't know why. I didn't have a teacher or anyone telling me. I just did. But now I have a good coach that is supporting me in this. Okay, some examples then. Wow. Okay, I have many examples, but let's see which one I should share then. No, but I mean, one is I have a very strong. I mean, here is the story of my life.
Yes, that's the gold stuff.
Of course. No, but I have an abandonment wound. I have. So when I feel that I have a fear of being abandoned. So it's similar to you. I also have this when someone is lying to me. It doesn't work. No. And more and more now, when I feel if people are playing a game and are not authentic, because I see that very easily, and it has to do with my that I am highly sensitive. But I get more and more my maybe before I could cope with that, or it was a coping mechanism. I knew that it happened. I could be a part of it
out.
or filter. Yeah, but now it feels like, no, it's not for me. So, yeah.
But this, how do you work with abandonment? Where are you today with it?
No, it's getting much better. I understand that it's a wound that I need to work with, and it's. I also understand it's feelings.
Yeah.
And feelings comes and go.
Yeah.
And it's not the truth.
No.
It's how you react here and now.
Right.
But usually it only stays a couple of seconds or a few minutes. So and then when that has passed, so I let it be much more than I did before.
Right.
But then also what I have done much more now than I did previously is to really, I let my feelings be. I let them come. I allow them. Every feeling is, this is also interesting because we had a discussion at home about this weekend, but it's feelings, all feelings are valuable.
Yes.
So it's not like, because I have been very much in that, but being happy, being positive, feeling the energy and all those like bright feelings, and they are the ones that are the good feelings, and then you have the bad feelings, and the bad feelings, they are not good. If you have them, it's something bad with you.
Right.
But that I have been allowing much more. It's not bad. It's something you need to do. You have those feelings for a reason.
Yeah.
Let them be there.
Yeah.
And allow them.
Yeah.
Then I don't think that you should maybe react on them. If you get angry on someone, you shouldn't start yelling. You shouldn't start beat them up or whatever. Of course not. That's not what I'm saying. But allow them to be.
Right.
And
I guess Inside Out should be an adult movie as much as it is a child movie.
Oh, yes. Yes, I definitely, yeah. Yeah, it's a really good one.
Yeah.